Hello, and let's talk about episode 156. We are 156 episodes deep into Talk for Glory, and we are also 24 hours away from what a lot of people are already saying could be the pay-per-view of the year. You guys already know it is 24 hours away from AEW's Forbidden Door, and here's Talk for Glory to give you our AEW / New Japan Forbidden Door predictions. But before that is our introductions. So before all
What's
that,
up, everybody?
there we go.
Cool. Now, what's up, y'all? It's Young Smooth, baby.
Yeah, I was gonna say. But I was gonna say, are you excited for Forbidden Door, Youngster?
Hell yeah, bro. I've been looking forward to this pay-per-view for a while. Comparing to last year, do you think it's better than last year's card?
Dude, it is 100 times better. No injuries, no changing up the card like a month before. No, none of that. Like, I'm really glad about that.
Yeah, I agree. I'm really looking forward to a couple of matches on this card. There are some matches fuck. There are some matchups I would have changed, you know? I would have added way more dynamic matches, but we get what we get, and I'm not going to complain, so I'm just looking forward to a good pay-per-view.
Which there's a lot of things I'm looking forward to, but one of the things I'm not looking forward to is our first match. It is CM Punk versus Satoshi Kojima. And don't worry, guys. I know about a good majority of you. I know not you Pro Wrestling Noah fans or all Japan fans are wondering this, but I know a good majority of US fans are wondering, who the fuck is Kojima?
I was about to say, we should add the who button for this match. Who? Nah.
But, I'm going to be brief about this because I'm not going to act like I went to go Wikipedia Kojima's history. I know he's a great tag guy with Tenzin. And I will say that one old guy versus the next old guy, CM Punk here, former WWE and World Heavyweight Champion, AEW World Champion. And this is an Owen Hart's Cup match. You know what? I got Punk winning this. I'm sorry that I'm going to speed run this one.
Same. I'm kind of upset because I would have loved to see like CM Punk and Kenta, CM Punk and somebody with name value, because that's CM Punk brings of name value and a lot of interest. But it is what it is, and I'm excited to see Punk back on a pay-per-view for the first time in like 9 months, right? Or 10 months.
I think it's been 9 months.
I don't know how many.
9
months since All Out. But I got CM Punk winning as well. There's not really much to say about this match because it was just announced. So
yeah, like it was just announced. Ain't much to fucking say about this one. Speaking of just announced, on to our next match. It is Adam Cole,
baby,
versus someone that I would like to probably put in my top 10 technical wrestlers. You guys know him as a member of Team Filthy. He has a really good theme song. You know, he's right up there with Lance Archer's theme song. It is Filthy Tom Lawler.
He should win a world title because of his theme song. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie there. He should. Not kidding. But former New Japan Strong Openweight Champion. You know, that counts for something somewhere.
That is something strong and something good. At least on a resume like that. Going up against somebody like Adam Cole, Tom Lawler. That's his name, right?
Tom Lawler is a fucking
He's a great technical wrestler.
Oh, dude, I need to show you Tom Lawler versus Zack Sabre Jr. in the G1. Also,
yeah, I remember.
Already.
I remember you showed me some highlights a few years ago of him.
But
what are you looking forward? Like in terms of the matchup, what do you think these two could bring out of each other?
Honestly, I think Tom Lawler is going to try and MMA his way through this shit, and Adam Cole is gonna. I hope he gives us an Adam Cole takeover kind of feel.
Hey, come on, man.
Because I don't think Adam Cole's delivered that. I don't think like we've gotten a Adam Cole versus Johnny Gargano feeling in AEW yet. I don't think we've gotten Adam Cole.
You know what's crazy?
What's up?
You know what's crazy, Nico? I was just gonna say that. Like Adam Cole has put on great AEW matches, not knocking him, but let's be honest, he hasn't had a Adam takeover kind of matchup in AEW yet.
Exactly. Like, he hasn't had the Gargano match. He hasn't had the Ciampa match. He hasn't had that Finn match. He hasn't had that
The Ricochet match.
That Ricochet match. He hasn't had that Velveteen Dream match. He hasn't had that Aleister Black match.
Exactly. And to be fair, I would defend it a little bit at least.
Right.
You know, he was kind of injured, so we didn't get to really see a lot
that
from
Adam
him.
Cole.
Yeah. But now that he's babyface, and I've loved the way AEW's been bugging him lately, finally. I'm expecting a lot out of Adam Cole. I don't feel like I'm going to get disappointed.
Give me a second. The fucking ambulance is passing by. I don't want to. Oh, wait, never mind. It passed through.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm hoping we get that Adam Cole, and dude, Tom Lawler is just a human highlight for me. Next to Zack Sabre Jr. versus Bryan Danielson, I also want to see Tom Lawler versus Bryan Danielson somewhere down the line.
Same.
But beyond and all, I still got Adam Cole, baby.
Yes.
Winning this
I got Adam Cole winning this match. That being AEW going up 2-0.
Next is our huge-ass tag match. It is the BCC, Jon Moxley, Cesaro, Claudio, club whatever the fuck you want, you mark. Wheeler Yuta, and Red Shoes' kid, Mox's kid. Could we get a DNA test? Might be Tanahashi's kid. Shota Umino and Konosuke Takeshita versus the Elite, the Hung Bucks, the Young Bucks, the Young Bucks, and Hangman, absolute cowboy shit. And then we have absolute New York shit, Eddie Kingston, and then we have hard-hitting motherfucker Ishii. You know, something's missing here. None of these guys are Ibushi. Dude, throughout the weeks, months, every time the Elite's getting their asses whooped, Kenny's getting their asses whooped, all I'm hearing is, where's Ibushi? Where's the Golden Lovers? Where's the Golden Elite? Guys,
I feel like AEW can bring it out, but when it's perfect.
Yeah, like I think we'll get it out of blood and guts.
Yeah. They're going to save it for like a bigger stage. Not saying that Forbidden Door is not a big stage or a big deal, but I feel that's going to be something that they're going to save and pull out when it's really, really necessary, just to get the crowd amped and hyped for that match. I mean,
right.
That how you say it?
Reunion.
There you go. I said reunion. Oh my god.
It's all good.
I'm not gonna lie, Nick, but a few months back, one of the last episodes I did on Talk Glory, I said the Blackpool Combat Club has been not really up to like my standards of good. Ever since they turned heel, I've been like pretty interested in them.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it is just a heel turn that, does your career right. And when I first watched this heel turn go down, I'm like, oh, okay, heel Mox. I saw that in WWE. Wasn't a big fan of it. DD when he was heel Cesaro, Claudio, whatever. He was just tag teaming as the Bars.
Brian had a good heel run for me though.
Yeah, he had a good. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, as much as I don't like him, I got to admit it was good.
Yeah.
And then Wheeler Yuta, never saw him before AEW, but Okay, wait, tell me. Normally, I would like to leave. I am gonna leave this for when we main event / co-main event, because I'm just seeing the notifications for comments going off right now.
Yeah, just read some. There's read some of it.
All right, fucking for you, since you guys are so active. Hendrix, what's up, man? I love that you're starting to be a lot. You're being here. Actually, wow! I just realized. Hey, Hendrix, on Saturdays we're going head to head with Collision, while on Mondays, Stardom fans go head to head with Monday Night Raw. So you get to watch the real ratings war. Twilight, dude, I fucking love you. I'm going to be talking about Stardom sometime on Talk Glory YouTube. We'll be talking about the fucking 5-star or Stardom G1. Breadman. Yeah, Kojima. Yeah, Kojima is the breadman. Because when he's not wrestling, he's got his own bakery.
Sucks. We were
You were
definitely
robbed.
robbed of GTS versus GTS, man.
Dude, like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm on Kenta's side. Like, if you're doing my move that I've been doing since like '06, give me credit.
Facts.
Who's gonna be
He
the one
said
to
real.
take over Adam Cole? Deontay, what's up, man?
Deontay was good, bro. Honestly, Adam Cole and probably Andrade. I feel like they could pull out an NXT match. Or if we're going by heels, I would like to see Adam Cole and Pac.
Oh my god, dude! Yes, holy shit! I was thinking if the Elite go back to being heels, I think we get finally Kenny Omega versus Adam Cole.
And I forgot, Pac is not even a heel.
Yeah, he is.
He is? He turned heel again?
Yeah, he's been heel.
Right, because he was doing that whole trio shit and he was teaming with babyfaces. So I was kind of like, is he heel or babyface?
Nah, dude. He was heel this whole time. Remember, like with the Elite, when he feuded with the Elite, the Lucha Bros, that triangle were heels, and then the Lucha Bros turned face, but Pac stayed heel.
Yeah, you're right. Andrade, yeah, he had a good match tonight. But yeah, Enigma.
What's up?
Going back to the matchup, what are your thoughts? All right, we talked about the Blackpool Combat Club. What do you think about the Elite reuniting, Eddie Kingston showing up again and having Ishii by their side? What do you think about that?
So I like the Elite. I like that this is like the reunion route they took. I like the fact that it's not some random bullshit of, oh yeah, we're just gonna team up because we're all getting our asses whooped. It's more like a, hey, no hard feelings after all the shit that we've been through. And then, adding Eddie Kingston to this, which I don't know if you've been like watching AEW Smooth, but I like that this isn't Eddie Kingston versus the Blackpool Combat Club. This is Eddie Kingston versus Cesaro.
Yeah, I've been watching and keeping up a little bit. It's hard, but I've been like keeping up. I've seen when he came back and returned. Pretty shocking and a good movie for me. I liked it.
Like I like.
What do you think about Ishii being added?
It kind of bothers me because I'm just like, are you here to eat the pin? Because you're really cool. Like you hit hard. You're strong style.
I didn't want to say nothing, but I honestly feel like he is in this match to eat the pin.
Take the pin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's what I'm thinking. I'm just like, God damn it. Like, okay, let's see. All of Chaos has gotten their asses whooped. Fucking Yo got his ass whooped. Trent got his ass whooped. Chucky got his ass whooped. Orange Cassidy got his ass whooped. Rocky got his ass whooped. And it's like, oh wait, Ishii's next. Ishii's gonna get his ass whooped, and then Goto and Yoshihashi are gonna go get their asses whooped. And then actually, I'll keep what I'm gonna say for later on who else is gonna get their asses whooped.
But overall, I feel like this is gonna be a good match. I'm really looking forward to this match. Who you got winning?
I got the BCC winning, but I think that Eddie Kingston and Jon Moxley do not touch each other this match.
Of course. We're going to get a lot of those moments. We might get a few moments where Eddie Kingston and Cesaro, a.k.a. Claudio, Eddie Kingston and Mox, and stuff like that. I'm really looking forward to that.
You and me both, man. But sadly, we're not out of the tag teams.
I agree with you, by the way.
Oh, about the
third
not
agreement.
Touch?
No, I agree with you in terms of the match results. Our third agreement tonight, Enigma.
But our next match is another tag match. It is the best part-timer in wrestling right now. It is Sting, Darby Allin, and a to-be-announced chosen partner that knows Jericho very well in Japan versus Lei Suzuki Gods.
Lei
Sex Gods plus Suzuki.
Yeah.
Suzuki Gun 2.0. You know what? Fuck it. Whatever. Suzuki.
Suzuki
Wait. This is bad. That was horrible. It is Minoru Suzuki, Sammy Guevara, and their tag team partner, Judas, Y2J, the Ayatollah of Rock and Rolla, the Demo God, the Wizard, the Painmaker, the Alpha, the Ocho, the GOAT, Chris Jericho.
Jericho. Where do we start, man? My honest opinion, at first I was kind of iffy on seeing Jericho and seeing rings. I'm like, bro, this thing's like 60 plus and Jericho is like 50. So I was kind of seeing like we're gonna get a tag. This is not gonna be a one-on-one match.
I was cautious too. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, fuck. Like the only agile old guy here, Suzuki. He's only 55.
But I'm like, let's not do this to Sting because Jericho obviously can still go. Suzuki can still go.
Oh, definitely. And Suzuki has just been like, guys, I'm gonna go on a fucking U.S. tour, which is kind of worrying me because I'm like, dude, are you piecing out? I feel like you're about to retire.
We probably might. We probably have a good year or two left of Suzuki in wrestling.
Yeah, because I think he's 55, 56. Like his birthday just passed.
Yeah. But I do like the dynamic in how they caught us all because I guarantee that was the majority of people's mind. And now we're getting a 6-man.
Dude, I like the inner turmoil between Jericho and Guevara. How Sammy didn't really hit up Jericho on the build to the AEW World Title match. Just like, hey, I think Jericho could have helped you out, like some words of wisdom, some advice. Maybe Sammy will be AEW World Champion. We got some Jericho advice.
8-time World Champion. But I guess Sammy wanted to go his own route.
Yeah, can't blame him. I guess. Again, congratulations to this. I guess the news of being a dad was like, all right, I can do this on my own. Now you got no belt.
But I'm looking forward to this match, and I wonder who's going to be the surprise tag partner.
I have two.
I don't know. I have no clue. I
am either going to assume Shingo Takagi because last year they had a fun tag team, dudes with attitudes, or it might be Naito because he wasn't on last year's Forbidden Door card.
No, he wasn't. I'm gonna go with Naito. They pretty much made it obvious.
Yeah, this person knows you, and it's like count how many matches has Jericho had in Japan. It's like, okay, he faced Kenny. Kenny's facing Will. He faced Okada. Okada's facing DB. He faced Tanahashi. Tanahashi's facing NJPW. Oh yeah, he faced Naito.
Exactly. So somebody he has some sort of history with.
Yes. Thank you, Naito, for helping Jericho make history, becoming the first ever person to win both the IWGP and WWE Intercontinental Championships in their career.
Shinsuke.
Oh, God, he did that second, guys.
A lot of fans were saying that. And I was like, dude, did you not watch Jericho do it first?
Yeah, Jericho. That will always confuse me when people say, oh, since Shinsuke's the first, I'm like, all right, so you know that there's an IWGP IC title. You know it exists.
Exactly.
Well, past tense, it existed. Look at the history real quick.
I think we want to be honest with you.
What's up?
I think we had good spots and good moments in this match. I don't think it's gonna be bad, but I'm not expecting a 5-star classic out of this match either.
Yeah, I'm not expecting a 5-star, but I am expecting Sting and Jericho to give us more than what we expected.
Exactly. We're gonna get highlights. We're gonna get spots that.
Keep talking. I'll be right back in like 10 seconds.
Yeah. We got Darby and Sammy. So we already know there's going to be some sort of moment where they're doing some crazy shit because that's what they're known for best. But I don't think this is going to start classic. We're going to get that Jericho spots. This will be a great addition, especially the spot with Naito and Jericho. So, redoing their history, bringing it back to like light. The fans are gonna go crazy.
And if they don't know about it, they'll learn about it tonight.
Exactly. But who do you got winning, bro?
I honestly got. Yeah, I got Darby. I got Darby, Sting, and potentially Naito winning. But if it's Shingo, I think it's Suzuki, Jericho, Sammy.
For the first time tonight, I'm gonna swing towards the heels for this match. I'm gonna go with Chris Jericho, Sammy, and Suzuki. I don't think we can't have too many babyface winning.
Oh yeah, that's a little like too much. But don't worry, I don't think we will.
But it definitely won't. Naito taking a pin. It'll probably be Sting. Because Darby's been eating a lot of pins as of late.
He has?
Yeah. In a lot of big matches, he's been eating a lot of pins.
Oh yeah, like that 4-way. He did take that pin.
The 4-way. I forgot who he faced. Oh yeah, Samoa Joe.
Yeah. Like when it came to the big time, he definitely was eating pins.
So we kind of need something to swing a little bit. So I'm gonna go with Chris Jericho pinning Sting. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Jericho pinning.
Ooh, that doesn't sound bad. But all right, on to our next match, and this is just gonna be a small fucking rant. Is for the AEW, just the AEW Women's Championship, defending champion Toni Storm versus Willow Nightingale, the IWGP Strong Women's Champion. So, Mayu Iwatani doesn't exist, huh? The IWGP Women's Championship doesn't exist, huh? Dominion.
They could have done so much better matches than this.
Like, Dominion, we have Dominion, we have Dominion, we have Stardom Show, which I will be doing predictions maybe later tonight if audio is good. We have Tonight's Show, we have Forbidden Door. That is 3 pay-per-views where Mayu Iwatani has not been given the opportunity to defend her championship.
Which fucking sucks.
So, when everybody was foaming at the mouth when Sasha Banks won it, where's this energy from Mayu? You guys were like, Sasha versus this person, Sasha versus that person. The belt is still intact. Where's Mayu versus this person, Mayu versus that person? Exactly. No disrespect to Willow Nightingale, but the New Japan Strong Women's Champion is a fucking abomination because it does what the IWGP Women's title was supposed to do. It was literally travel around the world, defend the title. Now It's like, well, we got this in Japan, we got this in the US. You know what? Fuck it. Be all and end all. Toni Storm wins.
I'm gonna have to agree with you. I'll be honest, guys. I don't have any idea who the hell is Willow. I don't know anything really about her. So
also, you guys couldn't give me fucking Athena. You guys couldn't give me
somebody.
You guys couldn't give me fucking Athena versus Azumi. I was foaming at the mouth for that one. I fought that. Like, god damn it.
AZM?
Oh my god. Dude, trust me, a riot can form in here, and I got to make sure that does not happen.
No, I agree.
But now we're getting to.
I'm kind of hold on, I'm kind of shocked that it didn't go a little longer with the who was the last women's champion again? I forgot.
Jamie Hayter,
yeah, as the women's champion a little longer. Yeah.
He
gave it back to Toni.
It sucks because it feels like she had such a hangman run. Good matches, but really no story.
Yeah. Yeah, I would completely agree with you on that. She wasn't that bad of a women's champion either.
Her matches were highlights I would watch over and over again.
But I'm not gonna discredit Toni Storm. This is the second run, so let's see what she can do now.
Is she the first 2-time?
Is she?
I think she is. If she's not, yeah. You're right.
Yeah, she's the first 2-time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's all I really have to say. Hopefully we get it. But I do have stuff because I feel like I'm picking AEW. I feel like AEW fanboy, but Toni Storm winning this.
Okay, now on to some real excitement. It is for the AEW International Championship. It is Orange Cassidy defending versus the man that is better than Bryan Danielson, the New Japan Pro Wrestling
What you
TV
been smoking
champion.
tonight?
Nothing, man.
You been drinking a little bit tonight?
Nah, man, my lungs are clean, man. Like we already know, man. Like it is.
You need to be
Zack
drug
Sabre.
tested immediately.
Dude, it is Zack. Like this man is just.
Brian, you watching, mate? I'm the best technical wrestler in the world. He just.
Yeah, this guy.
Fucking love that clip.
Nah, he is good though. He is good. I will give him that. He is good.
Versus another man that is underrated when it comes to technical wrestling. You may call him a sports entertainer, but by God, this man is a wrestler. Daniel Garcia.
He's a sports entertainer. Enigma.
I should have made more clips. Versus a man that is pure wrestling, a man that wrestled death, and I don't mean that figuratively, I mean that literally. Katsuyori Shibata.
Oh man, this is gonna be fire, bro.
For you guys that don't know what I mean when I say Shibata wrestled death, just look up Shibata's headbutt spot where he almost died.
Bro, but before we get started with this match, I honestly want to give credit to Orange Cassidy. Enigma knows I'm not the biggest fan
You are
in the
not.
world. You guys probably heard me past talk shit about Orange Cassidy. But I will say this, he is a defending champion, and it's crazy how his run as international champion has been better than most of the TNT title holders.
Guys, let's be real. It has been.
It is great because it's not like he's had a run, but I feel like, damn, every time I see him, he's defending it. And he's putting on good matches.
Like he really is. Like, this man is on fire. This man caught bottle in the lightning. I mean, lightning in the bottle, and he's just running.
Exactly, but what are your thoughts about this match? What are you most looking forward to?
All right, it's gonna sound confusing, but I'm expecting wrestling in a 4-way. Well, 3 out of 4.
Of course, we got a lot of great technical wrestlers. We got Zack Sabre Jr., Shibata. It's gonna most likely be a technical wrestling match. Basically,
like if I had to steal one of TNA's ideas, where I remember back in the day they did Fatal 4-Ways, the tag team style.
Yeah.
Where it's just like you can tag in anyone, tag out anyone. I wish it would be
that would be dope. And that was one thing TNA really did have good back in the days.
But damn, I'm really thinking like who would be good.
It's a tough one.
I don't want Orange Cassidy to retain. I'm sorry.
He's not, and I'm gonna go with Daniel Garcia winning this match.
Daniel Garcia winning this.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna get shocked, and I feel like this is his moment. Well, not his moment because it's not a world title match, but
I mean his moment to win some gold.
Yeah, to finally win some gold in AEW, and put a stamp on his name as a real big up-and-coming. I got Daniel winning this match, but I wouldn't be surprised if we have anybody else winning. Wouldn't be disappointed.
You know, I gotta agree with you when it comes to this. I don't want Orange Cassidy to fucking retain. But
why?
If I had to choose, because like
it ran its course.
I don't need too much of a good thing.
Yeah, it's ran its course, and we gave him so much credit. There's only so much before it starts getting stale.
Yeah, so you did a good job, man. You're a lot more impressive than the TNT. But yeah, I got Garcia winning. All right.
You went the You went the Garcia route. I would not expect that.
Like I would say Zack, but I do not see him double champion going between Japan and the US.
Yeah, I agree. This is kind of going to be like a one-time thing for him.
Yeah.
Kind of like last year. We got him last year.
Well, actually, he's been in the U.S. a couple times. Like this dude's like been on an ROH show. Like he's been on a couple like New Japan appearances in the U.S.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like you said earlier, I don't see him like going
Like bouncing between the
both
two.
AEW and New Japan titles. I don't see that happening.
Same.
But be mad? No.
Was that everything?
Yeah, I think that's everything. There's not really much to say about the forward.
All right, guys. Then on to our next match, and yeah, I don't care what anyone says. It's for the IWGP. This may be the lowest we've ever put the IWGP.
It's funny because earlier, Enigma, before we even get into the match details or our predictions, I was reading on Twitter, and this was like, damn, this shows you how much New Japan is like doesn't really have famous Sonata.
I don't even think
it's kind of disrespectful, bro.
I don't think it's about faith. I think that this is like the working bridge where it's like these guys are workhorses. Like I've already told you, like if I had to switch someone out, I would have either had Jay White or Roosh face Sonata for storyline purposes. I think this is just pure match base.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not shitting on Jack Perry, Jungle Boy, but it's just like, really, this is what you guys in the bag?
Oh, wait. Also, I see a lot of people do this shit, and it's pissing me off. You cannot compare Sonata versus Jungle Boy to Will Ospreay versus Orange Cassidy.
Oh my god, who the fuck did that?
Everyone's just like, remember when everyone was shitting on Ospreay versus Orange Cassidy's build? I was like, no one was really shitting on it. We were just like, oh, okay, wanted something else.
This is all you gave Ospreay, but we understood a lot of injuries that happened.
Exactly, like we understood, like there's a lot of shit that happened. This is just a work rate. This is just a wrestler. We know that.
And I'm not shitting on Jungle Boy because Jungle Boy is a wrestler.
Yeah, like Jungle Boy has literally gone on record to fucking say, yeah, I don't like cutting promos. So it's not character.
Exactly. It's just like, this is an AEW versus a New Japan pay-per-view.
Exactly.
I would have AEW to throw somebody that makes us go, oh my god, this is going to be a match. I'm not saying this is not, but could we have gotten something better than Jungle Boy? Yes.
And also, like, this is my one problem with the Forbidden Door. It is in between the G1 and Dominion. I could not give a single fuck about Dominion. I cannot give a single fuck about Dominion while, what's up?
Hold on, guys. Yeah, let me go back to my point where Enigma comes. Oh, he's back.
No, you back? You keep talking. I'll be right back.
Yeah. So it's not that I'm shitting on the Jeffrey and Sonata match. I'm not saying it's not going to be a good match. But what I am saying is that New Japan and AEW could have gave us something more promising, something to look forward to more. Because this just feels like a last-minute thing. Oh, we're just going to throw Jungle Boy in the mix. You know? I'm like, I'm iffy on it. Not saying it's not going to be good because everybody and their mom shitted on Will Ospreay and Alex Cassidy last year. But it's not in comparison because, at least for me, I'm not saying this is not going to be a good match.
Okay, I'm back finally. And so what I was going to say was I couldn't give a solitary fuck about Dominion. I could not give a solitary fuck about like anything between Forbidden Door, the G1, and Dominion because Dominion's connected to the Forbidden Door. And unless you're telling me that we were going to get Yota Tsuji, which is a returning young lion, versus Jungle Boy, it would have got the same reaction.
No, exactly. I just feel bad because it's like, damn, I kind of feel like I'm shitting on Jungle Boy, but it's like, bro, you're not. This is not it. This is not.
No. This is not shitting on Jungle Boy. It's just like a sense of realism. Also, you're not telling me that Jungle Boy's got a couple New Japan dates in him, or we're gonna have Jungle Boy in the G1
At least give us somebody believable. Oh shit, could he possibly, like you said, Jay White, somebody like that makes us go, oh shit, Jay probably could win back the IWGP World Title.
Exactly. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine Jay White wins the IWGP World Title from Sonata? He's not allowed back in Japan.
Exactly.
So what's gonna happen? New Japan's gonna have to break their rules. They're gonna have to beg Jay White, and he can't be in the G1. The block's already made. So Jay White could be sitting on his ass with the fucking title until January.
But that's my point. He at least gives us that feeling of, oh shit, he has a chance to win the world title.
The world title. IWGP World Champion, a man that's beating your favorites, a man that's beating the Okadas, a man that's beating the Tanahashis, a man that's beating Omegas, a man that's beating the Naitos.
And yes, he has beaten Omega before, new people. People are like, oh my God, I want to see that for the first time. It's happening already,
guys.
But yeah, but I'm not going to lie, Jack Perry doesn't give me that, oh my God, he has a chance.
This gives me, it's going to be a good match.
It's going to be a good match. And yeah, Sonata's walking out his world title at the end of the night.
That's it. And that's like, all right, man, good luck in the G1.
Exactly. So I got Sonata winning this.
All right, time for our next match. And if you guys are thinking a certain thing, that the other title is going to main event,
then you guys are very much mistaken because I already know what's next. And that's definitely not going to happen. You can kind of go down the same route with this next match that's going to come up as well. We can literally say almost the same exact thing for the next match.
Okay. So if you guys were thinking that the AEW is going to main event, no. Sorry, guys. And I know that people are like, oh, MJF is Tanahashi. That should be a good match. You guys will say the same thing about that. Yes and no. Because I remember, so we can check our text messages when I was like, who the fuck do they have for MJF? Because I know damn well that they can't dial Tanahashi's number again. And
that's exactly what they did.
They fucking hit up Tanahashi. Like, look, man. Like, we get you're the ace, and we like you're a star, but you need to face the AEW World Champ again for no fucking reason this time.
Well, he faced him already?
Yeah, he faced Mox last year.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Damn.
That's why I was like, there's no way we're using Tanahashi again.
Bro, it's crazy because he's in the exact same spot he was in last year. This time for the world title.
But last year was for the world title too, because they were just like, oh, why Tanahashi? It was like first he was supposed to face Punk.
He wasn't in that Fatal 4-Way match?
No, Tanahashi faced Mox for
I'm saying
the IWGP. Yeah, no. At Forbidden Door, it was Mox versus Tanahashi.
Oh, shit, I forgot. I thought Mox was a part of that Fatal 4-Way match.
No, dude. Oh, God. It was... That four-way, I believe, had Pac, Clark Connors, Rusev, and Aleister Black.
I remember that guy. Like, what the fuck is he doing in this match?
Well, now he's in Bullet Club, and I still haven't heard jack shit.
But yeah, random throw-in. Not really looking forward to this match. Not saying that it might not be good, but most likely, let's be realistic, it probably won't.
Like, guys, like when we say we're not looking forward to this, we're not saying, oh, this match is going to suck. It's a bathroom break. I can go out and grab a drink. I can go out and go do X, Y, Z. We're not saying that. We're saying that we could have given a solitary iota of a fuck here.
Exactly. Because we already know what's going to happen. That's
unless you were telling me that Tanahashi is about to fucking run through the G1 with the AEW World Title and know this man is not winning it.
Yeah.
So you're telling me we're going to have Tanahashi going to G1, not win G1. Maybe he'll win a couple matches, but yes, the AEW champion will be losing.
Yeah, that's not about to happen.
Also, that also makes AEW pull an Impact going, let's see, the G1's about 2 months and some change. Then we have King of Pro Wrestling. Yeah, that's about a solid 100+ days. Yeah, that's pulling an Impact.
Yeah, that's definitely pulling a shit-packed move. But my expectations, at least, I can give 2 fucks about this match. But will it be a good match?
It will be good.
Maybe it will be good. Do I care? No. I got
Is it
MJF
gonna be good? Yeah.
Yes. Most likely, yes.
All right, now time for the co-main event. And this is a match that, normally where I would shit on both men individually. But I have said logically, I have said multiple times that I'm a logical man. I have said that I may hate, but I am not blind. I may not dislike, but I must acknowledge.
Yes. And no, we're not talking about Roman.
No, we're not talking about fucking Roman. We're talking about the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada versus the American. Wait, is it American Dragon or am I thinking of just Jake Long?
Yeah, it's the American Dragon.
Okay. It is the American Dragon, the second best technical wrestler in the world, Bryan Danielson.
Best technical wrestler in the world, and the best wrestler in the world, in my opinion.
That's gonna be a tough statement. We'll see you guys in December with that one.
Yeah, he might not be the superstar of the year, but to me, in my opinion, guys, Bryan is the best in the world.
So we have what some are saying, a lot of people are actually saying, is the best in the world in Japan, the best in the world in the US. So what are we getting? We're getting magic.
Bro, if this match cannot do any less, and if it does, I'm going to be so fucking frustrated and upset. So I'm going to be like, wow, I've really looked forward to this match.
You
so
have
bad,
not shut up about this match, guys. Like, every time, like out of all the matches on this card, every time there's random tactics, dude, Bryan and Okada's gonna be fire, man.
Yeah, me and Enigma text and I'll be like, yo, bro, I'm really looking forward to Bryan and Okada. I was watching the promos and the way they would go back. I'm like, bro, this match cannot come any sooner. This is my main event. If you want me to be honest with you,
right?
But what are your thoughts on this?
I am expecting in this match to just be astound. I want to say I'm ready, but I'm not ready. And if you would have told me 10 years ago, hey, we're gonna get Okada versus Bryan Danielson, somewhere down the line, I'm gonna be like, no, the fuck, we're not. Fucking Okada's not leaving Japan to save his life. And Bryan's never going to leave WWE. We're never gonna get this.
But the moment is here.
And I love how we're not getting this at a regular show. We aren't getting this at a Revolution.
Collision.
Winter is coming. Collision. We are getting this at a fucking. Oh my god! Can you imagine a fucking Collision?
Yo,
no disrespect to you guys that are watching Collision right now, but Okada versus Bryan Danielson in the Collision, I ain't getting out of bed for that.
And it's a Saturday night. Usually, I'm gonna be doing something else besides this.
I got shit to do.
Exactly. But
I'm glad that it's on the Forbidden Door pay-per-view.
Exactly.
I know.
Another thing.
Don't get me.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say that. Don't get me wrong. I know that there are people clamoring for the basics, or there's people going Zack versus DB, and then there's people going Omega versus Okada.
No.
Yeah.
As good as those matches are gonna be or would be, this honestly at first I was like, no, we didn't get Bryan and Zack. But then I saw it was Okada. Like, oh yeah, that's why, and I don't mind it.
Yeah, man.
But if you want me to be honest with you, AEW New Japan cannot fucking put this as co-main event. This needs to be a middle match because if the main event has to follow up with this, it's gonna be kind of hard, no matter who it is.
They're fucked. They're gonna pull a Jay Okada.
No matter who it is. Even though
there needs to be something else to co-main event here. It needs to go. Either this main event or this third from main events.
Yeah.
So
this can open.
Go,
Oh, this can open.
Or it can
set
open.
The tone.
Oh,
bro, setting the tone.
Dude, can you imagine trying to keep up?
That's what I'm saying. This sets the tone for the entire pay-per-view card. All right. Now all y'all motherfuckers got to top this.
Yeah, now you guys all have to step your game up.
Exactly. But yeah, what you was going to say, Enigma?
I was going to say that, you're absolutely right. This needs the correct placing, whether this is main event or third from the main event, because it can't co-main event. Because, dude, expectations are going to be high. People get burned out. Matches can be good, but sometimes you get burned out from, the previous match.
Exactly.
Alpha versus Omega was amazing at Wrestle Kingdom. And then the next match was Jay versus Tanahashi. It was a good match, but so many people were burned out from Alpha versus Omega.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Match placement when it comes to this match
is going to definitely matter.
Yes. So I say keep it as far as away from the main event, or like you said, third to main event, or probably beginning, probably open. But this cannot. Most likely, this is gonna be a match of the night, in my opinion. This cannot be co-main event because, bro, let's be honest, it might steal the show. It might steal the show, guys. But I'm really looking forward. You know why? Because me, as a big Bryan fan, I love Okada as well. I know a lot of people are hard on him because he's always winning the world title, but
he's winning.
We're
he's
talking
losing,
about just
he's losing.
Yeah, exactly. But we're going on wrestling skills-wise. We can't take away how great he really is.
Exactly. Like, you guys may not like accomplishments. I may not like accomplishments. But when it comes to when that bell rings, I cannot ignore his talent.
Exactly. So, this match is going to matter. The placement is going to matter. And it's going to be a fucking brutal. I feel like, bro, we're going to get a brutal match tomorrow night.
See, now, this is the thing about this match. I actually think this is a time limit draw.
You think so?
Yep.
You know what? I actually can agree with you. I can see why you say that because, bro, both men are hot right now. And Okada cannot take a clean pin. He's their biggest star. I doubt New Japan's going to let that happen.
Also, we're like 2 weeks away from the G1.
Exactly. Bryan is just turning heel. The BBC is going really well. But if I had to choose, you know how selfless Bryan is. He don't get two fucks. I'm going to go with Okada winning it.
Yeah, and you're not wrong for choosing that. You know, you got Okada, I got a time limit draw. But
man lost to fucking Danny Garcia.
Oh yeah, forgot about that shit.
When nobody fucking knew who the hell he really was.
Oh man, damn, you're right. Garcia had the fucking win over Danielson. Wow.
Exactly.
Completely forgot that shit.
Exactly. So I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, either way, I don't care because I like both men. So whoever wins, I'm not gonna cry about it. And be like, oh my god, he lost.
Yeah, like you're not gonna be like bitching and moaning about it.
Well, why did he lose? No, I don't care.
It doesn't make sense. Like, shut up. It does.
It doesn't make sense. Like, shut up, bitch. All right, let's go.
All right,
you ready?
So we're here. We are at the main event. You guys already know what's the main event, but before we do that, I just want to say this has been a fun episode. So if you've been looking forward to it, and it sucks that nothing ever excites me until the day before or the day of. But when I woke up this morning, I was fucking excited for predictions. Yes, we know that a lot of things were supposed to happen tonight, but you know, Top Floor still gives you predictions. But this card, this pay-per-view is a must-see. It's a must-cover, and Top Floor is here to give you both. Whether it's going to be predictions, review, gameplay, whatever the fuck we're going to give you.
You're going to see some content.
Exactly. Another thing I actually want to say is thank you guys for helping us reach 770 views. 770 subscribers.
Yes, guys. The milestone is really appreciated. Me and Enigma, how many years now? 5 years ago?
Yeah, 5 years. I want to count 4 years because fucking
4 years,
small sidetrack. Small sidetrack. Me and my friends and my coworkers don't count 2020 as a year, so like anything we're just like subtracted on one.
That is true. We've been doing this for so long, guys, and we've been on and off. So we really appreciate everything you guys have done for us so far.
Viewers,
and it doesn't stop here.
It
doesn't stop here. You guys are along the journey with us. We really appreciate it. So if you guys can, drop a like, drop a sub, turn on those post notifications. Because you guys don't want to miss anything we have to say.
Don't forget where you guys can always follow us. And you guys are about to see it in about 3, 2. So you guys can follow us on our socials. Pause it if you want. I've read it so many times. You guys should know the basics by now. You guys already know to follow myself and Young Smooth on our Twitters. You guys already know. I don't feel like saying it.
And guys, one more thing I want to say as well. Me and Enigma are actually going to SmackDown next week. So Expect a lot of content from there as well, MSG.
In the most famous arena that all of you guys fucking wish you can go to, and some of you are probably going, Madison Square Garden.
Yes, me and Enigma are very blessed to be living in the city that holds the biggest and best arena in the world, MSG. So, guys, we're gonna be posting content as that as well. So keep a lookout for that. You guys don't want to miss out on that as well. It's gonna be very, very fun and exciting for us.
But it's time for the main event, a match that a lot of people have been waiting for. A lot of people that have been talking about. Me, myself, have been dreading for it since January 5th. It is the defending champion for the IWGP United States Championship. And yes, guys, for predictions, a mid-card title is going to main event Talk for Glory. It is the cleaner, the best belt machine, the Omega, one half of the Golden Lovers, the one-winged angel, the defending IWGP United States Champion, Kenny by God Omega, versus the Commonwealth Kingpin, the Aerial Assassin, how do I say this? The man that's traveled the world just to get to Kenny. He is the Billy Goat. He is United Empire's own. And oh my God, I just realized we haven't had not one United Empire thing here on this card. So I get to fucking say it here in the main event. You guys already know whenever we talk about United Empire, it's crown fucking up, baby. It is Will fucking
Ospreay getting his SummerSlam rematch. Yes.
Yeah, guys, it's a SummerSlam rematch. It's his SummerSlam rematch. I was like trying to beat myself into not saying it, so I'm glad Smooth said it.
Sorry, guys. I know some of you are going to be like, but it still matters.
Like, it's a big match. Yeah, dude, no one's saying it's not a big match. I'm just saying it's not WrestleMania.
It's not WrestleMania, guys. So,
or in this case, it's not Wrestle Kingdom.
Yeah, exactly. Nah, I'm joking, but man,
you know, it's in Canada, so you know it holds some weight.
Exactly. And let's be honest, Canada. Oh my God, this is in Canada. The crowd
this is in Canada.
Oh, bro, that just made me even more excited. I fucking love Canadian crowds, bro.
There are three places that have the best fans, best arenas, best crowds. It is New York City's Madison Square Garden. It is just Puerto Rico itself, and it is fucking Canada. Oh, and the UK. The UK has a great crowd.
Yes, bro. Canada. For those of you who know, we had a WrestleMania in Canada. Like, wasn't it Rock and Hogan at WrestleMania in Canada?
Yeah, it was.
Look at that. Rock and Hogan. We had that NXT show in Canada a couple of years back with DIY.
With DIY. Oh my God.
And fucking what's the name? I forgot how to say the name. Fuck the Revival. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Fuck the Revival.
That's here.
But we have all these things, and now to add on to the list, we have Will Ospreay versus Kenny Omega here in Canada. There is so much that I can say, but I need you to go first on this. What are your thoughts on this match, man?
Dude, I'm really looking forward to this match. Enigma, in January, right now, they're still my match of the year. Kenny and Will Ospreay put on back at Wrestle Kingdom back in January. My thoughts on this match is that I feel like we're going to get a very, very focused and aggressive Will Ospreay, somebody who smells blood and water. This is going to be his moment to shine, to have people like me who's saying this is his SummerSlam moment. They're joking. They're going to really be like, damn, fuck. It might not have been Wrestle Kingdom, but fuck, we're going to respect it because of the fucking match that he put on with Kenny. So we're going to have to give him the credit he deserves. So I'm really looking forward to this match because of that. It's Kenny Omega. Fuck, man. Kenny Omega, Ospreay. This was supposed to happen last year. Now we
around this ballpark too.
At the same exact pay-per-view, but Kenny was injured.
Kenny was injured, so we got Orange Cassidy.
And bro, it's Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay, arguably two of the top 5 wrestlers in the world. We already seen what they did part 1. Dude, let's see. Can they top part 1 or part 2?
I genuinely think that they're going to top this, and I still stand by my belief that there are still 3 people in the wrestling world that are supposed to kick out of the One Wing Angel, and that is Hangman Page, AJ Styles, and Will Ospreay. And like I said for Wrestle Kingdom predictions, where no one's kicked out of the One Wing Angel, unless you're going to count Kota Ibushi when the One Wing Angel was in his finisher, and no one's kicked out of the Stormbreaker. So this is, again, a one-shot, insta-kill, winner-takes-all spot.
And all good things come to an end. We saw Baron Corbin last year. His end of days come to an end. So eventually, it's going to come to an end. And why not Will being the first to ever kick out of the One Wing Angel?
And if not Will, then I'm still sticking by Hangman or AJ.
But yeah, now that I gave my thoughts, what are your thoughts about this match?
So I have been just fighting this because I told myself, fuck this match. It's not Wrestle Kingdom. But I've also been watching Will Ospreay in his grind to this, where he beats Lance Archer, where he beats, I forgot what the hell his name was, but god damn it, whatever. Where they do where he beats Tanahashi, and it's amazing to me how he goes from the ace to a monster to the cleaner in a one path to vengeance. And I did not want this match to happen at Forbidden Door. I was thinking, fuck it, Will's got to go win the G1. But now I'm on the fence of Will can win this and the G1.
Exactly.
Like there's so much hype behind this. Like they can't disappoint. This match genuinely, honestly, cannot disappoint.
Even if it doesn't live up to part 1's expectations, even if it doesn't surpass part 1, come on, let's be honest. This is still not going to be a bad match.
Like for all we know right now, like I'm looking at the list of best matches, we might have to put down for June Will Ospreay versus Kenny Omega Part 2.
Exactly. Look at that.
Putting their odds
what you were saying?
Higher. That
I'm saying if he doesn't, he could win. He could win this and
then G1? He can win the G1. Fuck it, you guys already here in New York. Then he can win the G1, and then we can get, I guess, Will Ospreay versus Sonata. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Will can beat fucking Kenny. Or Sonata's got to drop that belt somewhere between now and December.
I feel like his loss against Kenny is never going to be repaired, but it can finally, people can stop saying, oh my God, if you just beat him after Forbidden Door, it's not Wrestle Kingdom. If they can top what they did.
If they can top it, I think that can, put the Band-Aid over it's not Wrestle Kingdom.
Exactly. It could finally be like, all right, it's actually 1-1 without having to say, it's 1-1, but we all saw this coming.
Exactly. And then it's like, all right, if it does end up 1-1, I would like the third match to take a year to happen.
Exactly. Oh, we can see that Wrestle Kingdom again.
Yeah, we can see that Wrestle Kingdom one more time. Maybe 2 out of 3 falls.
Yes. Or it could happen for a third time at All In.
All right, that's it's
Will
in the
stomping
UK, right?
ground. Yes, Will stomping ground. Will got the hometown crowd behind him. How big would that be?
And we did just say that the UK is one of the best crowds out there.
Exactly. Bro, we are spoiled wrestling fans. Look at this. We got Money in the Bank, and then we got All Out a month apart from each other. I mean, All In.
And then somewhere in between there, we have the beginning of the G1 / the 5-star Grand Prix for Stardom. Like
No,
July...
I'm talking about UK wise. In the UK.
Oh, right. Damn. The UK is going to have it all.
Yes, but as wrestling fans, we're also going to be spoiled with that because their crowd is amazing, man.
Yeah. I think we talked about it like a couple times in 2020, why it was so hard for us to watch wrestling. Yeah. Where we were talking about crowd reaction matters, and that UK crowd's going to show us why crowd reaction matters so much.
And bro, The reason why it was so hard is because momentum. The momentum always matters when it comes to wrestling for me. I love watching wrestling when the crowd is invested and you see like the fans just energized and bring momentum into the match. It gives the wrestlers, you can tell, it gives them another feel, another life, another sense of urgency, of energy.
Exactly. But be all and end all, final say, before 24 hours from now, Will Ospreay wins and becomes a 2-time IWGP United States champion.
All right. And then when you're going to say that?
Yep.
I'm going to go the other route. Even though I talked about it, Will in a good light. I got Kenny shutting the door, going up 2-0, retaining the United States champion.
That's also another thing. I still haven't liked that Kenny hasn't defended that thing.
Exactly. This is why Will was gonna win, but I'm just trolling and saying it's gonna go too
Yeah. Like, we're all over the place. Like, we're gonna enjoy this shit from beginning of the minute to final hour. But that was
exactly.
I think that was everything we had, right?
Yeah, that's about it, guys. For me, at least. I think I'm done with my predictions. I'm so hyped for tomorrow.
Oh, dude, you and me both. But with all that said, thank you guys for joining us on Talk Glory, episode 156. Thank you for joining us on our Wrestle Kingdom 2023 predictions. Forbidden Door, not Wrestle Kingdom,
Wrestle Kingdom,
AEW New Japan Pro Wrestling's Forbidden Door predictions. I was fucking thinking about Wrestle Kingdom now because of that match. I might watch that later now. But our AEW / New Japan Pro Wrestling's Forbidden Door predictions 2023. So, guys, look forward to review, gameplay of the best match. Look forward to
another thing, guys. I want to mention another thing. As crazy as it sounds, we are now headed into the second half of 2023 already. So, guys, these are the months where me and Enigma now are going to start paying really close attention to see who's going to start heading towards our Superstar of the Years.
Superstar of the year, Match of the Year, Tag Team of the Year,
Breakout Star of the Year,
Female Wrestler of the Year.
Exactly. So, guys, now you guys also can play a part as well. So,
all right, guys, you can DM us. You can follow us on our socials, guys, and just let us know. For all we know, you guys think someone with some flair is the best women's wrestler of the year. Maybe it's someone that's a legit boss. Maybe it's someone that's a pirate. Maybe it's the top kawaii. Maybe it's someone that's too fast and absolute young.
Or mommy.
Maybe it's someone that's mommy. For best male wrestler, you might think it's someone that deserves to be acknowledged every single day. Maybe it's someone that is an aerial assassin. Maybe it's someone that's a cleaner. Maybe it's a cowboy.
The American Nightmare.
Maybe it's a nightmare. Maybe it's a ring general. Let us know who you think is your Superstar of the Year, along with everything else we've listed. But one more time before we go, guys, you guys can follow myself and Young Smooth on our socials. I'll say it this time because I don't feel lazy now.
Yeah.
You guys can follow us on our socials. There we go. Young Smooth TFG, Enigma_B4_, my TikTok, Enigma_B4, Instagram, Enigma Purity 4, Twitch, Enigma_B4_. And remember, guys, follow the Talk for Glory miniseries, as I will be doing a Stardom Sunshine predictions video. Yes. Probably in like 10 minutes and releasing it.
Yes. So if you guys want to actually follow up and see more of Talk for Glory, go follow us on our miniseries. Well, Enigma's miniseries, because let's be honest,
Talk for Glory is a 2-man job, dude.
Yeah, but let's be honest, I'm not a part of it.
I know.
That's your show.
When it's Talk for Glory, it's not Enigma. It's both of us, man.
Yeah. Talk for Glory with Enigma, this miniseries. Yeah, I'm just showing you guys. But yeah, definitely show love. Go listen to it if you guys want to check in and hear some of Enigma's thoughts about Stardom.
Yeah, but like I said on the miniseries, for the Stardom Grand Prix, or easier to say, the Stardom G1, that will be here on YouTube. And exactly, so maybe I'll do it by myself. Maybe Smooth will join me. Maybe I'll have some Stardom fans.
Who knows, guys? You guys will find out only if you tune in to Talk for Glory. And maybe before we go, maybe one day we'll review Impact. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Maybe one day.
I'm just kidding, guys. Fuck out of here.
Right. Guys, anyways, I'm Enigma 4.
I'm Young Smooth.
And remember, guys, have a great night. Stay safe. And above all else, enjoy wrestling.